Ahammaktada ngasigi Istv thawm asibu mieng tabiriba khudimako Sharam Rojesna taram uksari ngasigi numit September tang 13 2017 asida ngasidagina chahi humfugi mamangda Armed Forces Special Power Act asi President ayaw piduna lo mo ina sanaba hawlakiba numit aduni numit asigi maoina na May tang kulgani thoida President na ordinance amoina puthokraba matungda August kitang taraga nipan 1958 sahi adumaktada matamdugi parliament da pung ahumka khanaraganda ek asi bill amoina puthoktuna pass tawki adui matungda September gi ngasi tamathoida ek asi president na yaw piduna akoi lo moi ko helakimani numit asida aikhoigi Armed Forces Special Power Act amadi masigi lainaba mari lainaba hiramsingda khana lainanabagi damakta ngasi akhoigi koi Istv wari sananabagi damakta maroina koi Dr. Bimol Akoijam Jawaharlal Nehru University da associate professor oiba oja asiga koi wari sananaba damakta koi program amukha thamjani ahana makta da Istv maikai de oja bu taram oksari oja ahana da koina oja da hangjening basi 2005 da Bear Act haiduna Sarai CSDS na phongwa aduma lai aduda ozana haibu da 9/11 haiduna akoi US da mayamna observe tawriba terrorism gi mayakta tawriba adumba 9/11 asi Manipur da thokiba 1958 act pass tawkiba asi another 9/11 na haibi bi wafam ma thambi basi masi matang da ozana explain tawina ba haide
9/11 si ujiki nangi akogi Osama bin Laden di terror attack ki incident of the lake and da when terror act ni terror or violent ama unleash pa thador pagi wafam do adu mai tautana akogi incident nangi ujiki same day to the high direct president aya ofira nang nasu sa hai yo tumaina law oigeni house pass ko president aya pirum jati mana halam magadi matam ni president ki power su lai ni hangeli halam magadi ek si amon khana ningai woram doine ba adu ma o hengre adna lo mo era kon mit ni ba aspa da aspa is amorom de yengare di masi ngasai am the terrifying oi ba hingsa ma thador ko ga samane hai dai ko rojeseng hai sa masi kai no ni state ki violence nangi waiver na define to with the ko ekoi gi it's a monopoly over the legitimate use of physical force I say ko adi masi hingsa sina na bagi magi state na le pa amna pai le power se masi democracy da ke do ge da apaina rule of law si institutional restraint on power high level power the restraint a thing but condition mayam thammi bane ba pa sina ba ya na ba na sa state ki mana monopolize or ba legitimate use of physical force ka masi de ne ba mana masi condition man tam legitimate oi ge ba le na ba rule lama semi bani rule ne khoina rule of law hai se institution restraint on power se mi me ek se eta planning in phaya ponte nang warrant pi do ni ko mi me tamara le ne ta ya ponte manu gi evidence pi do ni law gi process man tham je ni innocence ki assumption ma mara le te ko na hai je ge hai sing ge chana patha me am tham mi se ngasai gi state na claim to re ba my physical force control the law honor in media town na ko high riba rule of law gi restraint or eba condition me am thamjala ima me am do madu dagi lokthora aga free ona thado halaga sai gi state ki violence unleashed or in thado re in aduna ni mase terror makhalam ya law yaw ka ba se ko terror attack ai se port ani na define to ko amane ma se unpredictable or hai ta karam kanda kamaina thoma kani masi gi violence je terror attack se do ko khang ponte anytime bomb bukhara pam be ko second na target or imi se hana define to na te miya moina en master in be ta pulap eta amana aspa jisu insurgent kana no terrorist kana no define to ek na te ko mana pali but mana disturb oi re na law thoi lam lu le mi khudi mo to loina apply to se lai ne so adu karam kanda la pharakani karam kanda la akapakani kana gyan da pula unpredictable oi bang sa gi terror gi type to ko unpredictable oi ba adegi target to mi sing everybody will help us anybody can be a victim ko adugi sense ne adu 9/11 de thom do adu coincidence ri amna nungai pa ita yin so it's another form of unleashing of that violence hai ta ko adugi point aduna ne na it's another ai nu chi article nang ji paliba 2005 ni madu 4 ri e raga thazan ni bani monorama thol pe ngatu ni ko adu ko 2005 ke hola padai thu adai dai na another 9/11 another act of terror is undemocratic way and incidentally Chile this talk ko same day the 9/11 da miyam ya zaraga vote ro khanjar ko sarkar manam na CIA ke to America ko chingila ko gi thuai wo gim choi so it's an undemocratic way spirit nam so 9/11 so the yaw whether it is 9/11 of Chile 9/11 of Afspa 9/11 of terror attacks in America. So adugi theme do the name roughly it is another 9/11 another act of terror in highlight.
Zaduga Marina Bazana Yamatoina Akoi Pambiba articles in referencing the Akoi Armed Forces Special Power say Akoi war paradigm Amagi Makada Sinava Aduga Marina disguise war ni Haiden highly Manipur da Sak Lola Lauto Makalgi Lana Mani Lani Mo Mani Haina Haibu say Madum Tang explain to.
See, number one, war paradigm hacker is people power se police the people nati doctor the people power nati engineer the people power nati ko state na ko magi agency le me am le da lan thingana ba same sarna le ba institution army the people power se ko the lan gi the khulai na sin the army ko the which is a war an institution which is meant for war defending the country and so on adugu mim the peace le ba power ne ba ko adugi mathakta akoni ugadab sinangi magi power pidi bas rieng openangi army sin badana tana pidi power gi ne chu war ni kai khanda de ge koina section 4 da haidi aspa gi section 4 yaw se ka haidi shelter le ramba numai ka pok ya ba ning khan ba yum khang de mong de thugai ba kan haidi se ko is blowing off destroying the say adagi thugai ko kai bi to sim war in mode of activities ne section 4 singa ngan ko and they shoot to kill once la thoka di police study nang judgment am sang doine ba tawri ba mi se kari no kana no ka se ho to ne se right to shoot to kill the power of specialize one should declare war and then the this is for the soldier whether it is me or you la to ne enemy dura ai ra na ka adu masi adu gi power la thokra di he has to decide and the soldiers na man lecture doine ba ko man decide to nang lu na nga ara de aina tawbum to ku adugi power ga pisal aiba adagi ekoi nang 1997 ge Supreme Court ki judgment da kon constitution oi ga haisida NCO the power se piri se ase Supreme Court ki judgment do yang ngai bam yaw ne ko adi NCO is ma se qualified oi ba ma gi mathau dang pang thok pong number piri ba power matik chan pang thok pong number experience oi be officer ni NCO se ko hairi se kari ni da NCO se nang just khang bradi khang de ba koi army ki smallest formation section ka ma mini pan na sa ba mo is ambush to was a part to guy was a ma sa mobility am le ko ai de smallest formation is section de platoon de company de ki koi battalion de brigade and mo formation le siga ko ai de pick per section ni command le je kai no NCO ne ba na Supreme Court na NCO is a qualified officer to perform the duty assigned in this act ID lowest the pd ba mana to ma to bang to pang na da ba mini and na NCO is to ni ga na Supreme Court na so it's quite clear that ngasagi army ki section ki commandant ji NCO ni khang pa lai ba mong si mobility am le ba army ki formation sin na ba ya na ba ni madu ki defend to rai ba mayam ga sin na musin ira na ta pa di tawri the same war paradigm ni pd say law and order maintain ta na ba na ta criminal investigation ki people power na te say army the pisal le pire iba ek the define tawri ba ma gi power me thugai ko kai ba hat gi yauri ba power de gi NCO se command to gi guys section no operate to ga authority so it's actually adu gi maram ne any ma say war ne adu war ne la thu ra ga di nang line amani khat ni sang gi to ko ha ne gi yekna ba ha ba phone ha dia roi lan tawri ha ba ha dia roi ko adu gi the president announcing in few lines that the ya tam ni lo gi mai thu the low ga aduna nei na legal fiction ne so action ne ko lo mal laga lan law to ko ne aduna nei na disguise and ko gi war ne haire ko adu incidentally moi look at it army is quite honest when they say that it's a war like situation moi no operator moi wa khandati pire ba power club yu moi gi lan ni ba tawis
adu maruina masigi context da army sin na isi kari gini na logu ya hadi masai hai ba NCO gi matang pangre the army sin be logic se masisina haining si kai ni ngam
masam jam na amurum di yengadi if akoi UN gi makha da sko leipa amagi territorial integrity ma ge national security se nga ka da ne bako I mean every country has a right to defend its territorial and national security integrity se ko adu da khulai pai wa mina signal adi they need to use that responsible mathau ta ka ne ba adu ni khulai pai ba la ho ba lai da na khotna ta uni na country gi national integrity and security so la abni na ani sin na bi yai hai na tawra ine ba ko adu luri badi roses adu na ti luri badi national security and integrity leipa amagi mangi e haiba tar ga the Indian constitution article 352 yauri ba ko emergency law so kadam ne na haiba article ko 352 se hanadi original the internal disturbance hara me do post emergency matungda 44 amendment taukanda nasagi internal disturbance lo thoga armed rebellion sinjale ba ko if a country's national security and integrity is under threat due to armed rebellion, then you must declare emergency. I mean, aspagi luri bedi army sinari city ko emergency lock to na. Masagi same emergency ki the tawu matam do. Adu again sati bine. Maron the emergency dadi. Nangi accountability parliament ki what is called oversight function of legislature and two incident me amse MP na law we are doing ni parliament ko kari no tawri no ito sidadi madugi legislature ki ko oversight function ki wang da lang tho tham jale ne so aduni luri dinga sagi army season would the it is every country has a right to defend itself if there is an armed rebellion hada kulai ba bala lo bulai ga di ko adu supreme court na 1997 ki rule da ko I know to thingran be I am to do wa hai wa ni mase the disturbed condition see is not due to armed rebellion aluga it's not such a big issue so to for you to say that it threatens the national security and security shock na halli bane kai no da na so if you listen to that case akogi aspas constitution oide singna ba matam da ko interestingly jiki Indira Jai Singh hoy dagi union cabinet waramba paw kil hoy Kapil Sibal ni I ning sam da Kapil Sibal ni ko khat pane se ID emergency law to kadam ni 352 ni makada duna aspas and constitutional or masi emergency ki post law in executive the pisan mani oversight function of the legislature se kala da duna masi unconstitutional or higher to the supreme court there is no material on record to show that the disturbed condition wherein the central act has been enforced is due to armed rebellion and some na the khulai pai bala la na to on the disturbed condition na tin halin ne adu maina khulai pai bala la na thopani disturbed condition the higher the matam the supreme court judgment the music unconstitutional way hai na army be ya do ne adu na thai daga sakhi ne thamngi ne adu ni lori the army season of adu gi reason do form na hai da thamui sen hai da report am yauri problem ya ne ko
ado haidi si context se la koina yamna de haibi ba emergency law thok tabi da ai law moina semai bese masidi kari gi no ai law gi haidi moina condition to emergency law thok tre military ju sinare ado law moina semai se masigi politics
si ni aina khan badana ai no se haizini if all powers used by the state sina china ga do my power me amsa magi accountability process am le ne sa ko ge legislative oversight function ai se hai executive na to action khodin army is part of the executive within go moina to khodin say it is accountable to the people of the country through their elected representative parliament adu ge accountability to ge wang malala ga law gi restraint am lo thok pai sa ho da hai ge adu gi process ne ko parliamentary na restraint or ka do po to su wang ma mo ina oversight function do legislative oversight function ni su wang ma lo to tham de lai ne ba that's one of the ways and again amarom de yin ra ga di kai do win tham is adu ga law gi mai kai te democracy ne hare rule of law gi constraint and restraint condition me am gi ma pa na su tham jal le legislative oversight function and miyam gi mi chin pham mi ba parliament ki adu su wang ma la tham jal lai se kai na da ma se akogi kadi ko ba peculiar situation amako aduna ne aina state of exception ni ga haire se kai no da madugi accountability to look for the natana akogi executive na towning long matam sina magi executive decision makada political science aga decisionism ko constitutional order versus decisionism ne ko decision me makada rule to no lo ge wang bala adugi khulai oina season na rakne hai tare kai hai ne tu na chaga it's very obvious one na traga di emergency ju na law the be emergency ki accountability ju lok thok pe army sin na thok ta jaga da su lepa ki si thok tan thamai ni su hai du amna na su adugi condition du khulai pa bela ga na te confusion am create aurga por am su sin na ki por oina ki ai na di ji
hai di apoi state of exception gi maroina apoi gi ja su toina mamang da panbiba apoi writing kya dai apoi German gi Nazi law hai na apoi Germany constitution di kahen da bida tongan ba Jews khatagi oina moida politically execute to ya na ba gi semba gi makung gi apoi na samna court and court the fascist law ga haina riba German gi law adu ga su mana ai adu gi context ga yeng na ba
condition do hypet manaba lei ai di I know to a state of exception. Exception is where the norms are not applied. Norms like hygiene, supposing last date of submission of say nangi examination forms is the logi the ni hype is the core. Adugi logi nangi pare nangi na to ana the logi wang da thamula exception ma create to wise norms apply to the law to apply to handa baneba. Aduna ngasai gi I state of exception hai dei se pochi ani adu da yeng ma ko atopa mana koi gi nangi ai nu se he yam na am pam sa hai dai ko koi gi Italian thinker Giorgio Agamben nam ne mana sigi state of exception je sin nei lo dei lo thopa se apsa sing sa ai hai na lo ma yam condition ha lo thora ga kai gum power sin na nei masi ke doge da koi gi Agamben hai bom dei mana aina ai gi insight se mon di lo ko hai dai mana political system of the yaw yadaba yaw the generate to ka ngu se moise command of the na wayen ga de lenga ka de how to govern a group of people who somehow cannot be integrated into the political system hai man ba adu khanda logi wang de thang do moise su mu kulai si ne do mana ka example pile ke da Weimar constitution je when Hitler was in power Weimar constitution under that Weimar constitution whatever fundamental right magi suspension gi emergency like so existing norms mayam city equally applicable when the loin parliament whether you are a Jew or a German Weimar in short Weimar constitution the chap chana right lady ming out the German citizen amoina Germany third right gi citizen amoina lady never nangi Jew sing su ko and amoina Nuremberg laws and pare ngam semjale aduna Jew already adupa we are adagi magi restraint freedom ga sam thang thang lots of ultimately physical elimination ba all out or anywhere so what you see is that the Weimar constitution ni makha de yengadi my life say Jew masa sing they are protected when you can do never but Nuremberg ki logi mi eng de mo si tonga nong treat to in a similar sense Manipur as a citizen of India, their life is protected under Article 21, right to life. But under Section 4 of AFSPA, that particular thing has been removed. So, ani never found it. So, the suffice no one nang tinungang thing na madam da. Nang say Article 21 ni makha the citizen on the yeng dori bra. Natraga Section 4 ni makha da suspect oina should I kill you? Has man decide to win it. Just as the Nazi officer will decide whether this particular Jew, Jew Masasi, Weimar constitution Makada, Germany citizen among the young Sirana, Nuremberg law, give me the Jew Masamani, Sigi comparison to Naina. Under Indian constitution, we are citizens, so our life is protected under section Article 21. Aduga Masagi, section 40 Makadadi, I could give life to rise a Lotori. Sigi adugi comparison na aduna kaida when you should be system decision never mana gambena it is used against people who are somehow could not be integrated into the political system haidi magi system amada yaw the yada kamu do gi matada aduna na state of exception is a paradigm to govern the other who refuses to be part of the system haidi state of exceptions mana condition lo thole liba wayens makalama sizina bane masagi khara India political systems the adu ki comparison with Ina state of exception pusalai it's an insight from Giorgio Agamben's work
aduga sagi koina habiriba magi state of exception ni haiba dugo sigi law se war paradigm ni haiba aduga haiba singse koina kaidogi no ai Manipur gumba north east ai armed forces special power na ihan hanna Manipur 1958 sema matamda Assam and Manipur na same law se adu masi particularly ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯈꯛꯇꯗ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯖꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯨꯛ ꯁꯥꯊꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯖꯤ ꯂꯣꯒ ꯀꯝꯄꯤꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯣꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯃꯤꯅꯦꯅꯗꯤ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ
ꯑꯩ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯌꯥꯎ ꯌꯥꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯍꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯨꯟꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯊꯤꯑꯣꯔꯤꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯜꯇꯔ ꯕꯦꯟꯖꯥꯃꯤꯟ ꯑꯅ ꯊꯤꯑꯣꯔꯤꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯚꯥꯏꯂꯦꯟꯁꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯒ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯅ ꯅꯩꯅꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯚꯥꯏꯂꯦꯟꯁ ꯇꯨ ꯏꯟꯁꯇꯤꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯠ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯚꯥꯏꯂꯦꯟꯁ ꯇꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯖꯔቭ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯈꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯆꯠꯅ ꯄꯊꯥꯞ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯂꯣꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯤꯡꯁꯥ ꯑꯃꯀꯣ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯂꯣꯟ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯃꯕꯨ ꯀꯟꯅꯅꯕ ꯉꯥꯛꯅꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯖꯔቭ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯏꯟꯁꯇꯤꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯠ ꯔꯦꯚꯣꯂꯨꯁꯅꯔꯤ ꯚꯥꯏꯂꯦꯟꯁ ꯔꯁꯤꯌꯟ ꯔꯦꯚꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟꯗ ꯏꯠꯁ a violence to institute a new order and violence to preserve the way police is trying to protect crime criminals this is to preserve order asi yengakpada ngasai political order ama semnanaba honarapane ngasai Indian state ki koi post colonial Indian state ki say we after the Britishers have left sigi order ama institute tawna mo honara Indian political order ama ko adu da oyu yadav singdu ohenna ba hai tamna duna aina ne adu da aina AFSPA is not exercising the violence to preserve order present over the preserve to law and order preservation to mo in utpa ko asing magi coherent be inner logic ti asagi violence to institute order aduna ne asagi even if you have similar violence in Chhattisgarh and others adu the khulai sinner mo da di Indian OU oidi haibigi posi suspicion che laiti adu leiba jaga sing da ne khulai pa bula lo bole re so to ku jaga sin da bila season race ko and that is how you will understand AFSPA actually adu gi form ni haita adu na ni moina still exception season ra kana tawise
adu si matang
is adu gi suspicion ma hana dei leidana akoi gi Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel na even the people in Kalimpong and Darjeeling don't have loyalty to this country adugi basic suspicion this is a letter written by Sardar Patel ko Nehru the man 1950 if I remember correctly November tang tere la keno rangan letter do at the even Indo China relationship matang ibada koi thaja ba wa bai ta mase koi there's a lurking and very debilitating sometimes ko adu mayam na thaja da ba miyeng am de yeng asem khine
hayudi akoina the historical in 1956 da haidi act pass tawdungi ye sahi ani mamanga akoi parliament da debate amkhak tawakanda Nehru na maroina sagi Naga Hills da irang tawakwa du lan kamnabu matamdu da Nehru na koi ye north east da army thajing da thajawri da haibigi matang mana pakum ma khungi bes da maroina aikoina as a government of India policies na yengi se sumra kaki Naga Hills da nate adu masi Naga Hills aduga loina Nefa area sa liba north east region punomaksi da aikoi yoba military policy ma legadoni aduga high post da suna kake Naga Hills ta yeng di maram di makoi si India da yaw ko sai nipan da tawte nipan ta ngai high bi wafam masu ai di exit pass taw ngi da yam maxing na thangre aduga ngasai sa ojana high bi ba potu asu sai adugi Manipur gi north east sing suspect oiba thazadaba sing da haidi samna haida India oyu ya da ado hana oidaba du India siksu manadaba sing sila madu ohenna gi damakta simulo magi ni haina haibi ni wafam oina longjabu ya
generally aduna ne general north east oigara Kashmir oigara Punjab ta thana misega whenever the very Indianness has been a problem and the Indian oibu gi posi problem me thorpo jaga sing da neba sai thadari sing sai law and order gi violence ho ko gi port ka na tribo ba and interestingly nang na no yeng na di ko gi Indrajit Barua and state of Assam case na han Guwahati High Court na paramani ko aspa yun da tu ga ko na Delhi High Court transfer to gi cases ya ko ne disturb to ri sing sai gi khulai pai ba nang gi adu ka na te ba lam masado the problem with port judgment su ya ro ne id bomb kai na if there's a bomb blast in Bombay and a bomb blast in Assam or Manipur is different because the space itself is to be seen within a particular perspective. This kind of a judgment is there in Indrajit Barua versus State of Assam case yaw pochikari noise and the lam nang sai hu high basic AFSPA se amarum da higher the AFSPA post se it's a way of looking at the northeast or some other specific when it comes to the jaga di yingba apspa ji masi hat to pay wada na te haita masi miyeng amane mi kang bu ma di ying miyeng amane state amane nang hai adu report ni tholoi do patel gi letter to Nehru egera that Nehru nang cha hai ba remark to egera ko adu gi miyeng sine position ne as apspa lo thora di adu kaira ne adu tor ne na sai gi paranoia man ba de gi akiba chingna ba thaja da ba nei ba psychology me to u ne ba debate apspa gi nang na ra ko matam it is very consistent attitude
adu di da si masi akoi apspa si marina masa samila gi manoroma men samila chai taraga taruki movement chitanjan masamai thaja ba gi adumba adigi jibra ready the committee sem dana mayam khulai da apspa si lokthuk trisi haidi lokthuk trisi gi maram singa sai gi hai ba jan explain to wi sing du gi hena kamai gi
mari le ne adu ni hai ne ai gi mo ma tu me de ko ani se apro me nga de si Masagi strategy mistrust thaza da ba ko adagi ying ba miyeng attitude mayam duga adagi nang yaure iba adugi yaure iba institution aspade implicated as army is a very powerful institution India da diko magi voice awang hai tare as aina kawda da kaina phalo lo thoki do the government of India can repeal that because it concerns with police. And in the army is a very different ball game. It's an institution never. Magi lobby they kay aduna bu defense ministry na taga army ya the ready committee report. Implement all the line officially disclose the newspaper the light the army generals the defense ministry object to that. It shows the power. It's the prime minister's office committee, the top executive of a democratic republican country called India, a constitutional order of Makata Labor, chocolate advanced democracy in a labor country, the prime minister offices, chamber committee, implement over the line already comes in. Public development disclosed of this. And as part of the say, me sing a book of the say, Yawi, saying competence, defense team and military complex meams in a dominant way in the dark is I don't know talk on me do home bongam jige and me highly but no is the kind of ying but me ying but me home doctrine and then army members there are generals I have heard sensitive or sensible generals I have seen who have said Manipur so high we are revenue MU the general this is not I think it is general Hudar this is not our job and I know this is not your job have to get my tongue like army professionalism show the name say who book to home talk the copy guys ago Kashmir and the Thana the newspaper cutting on this later crowd management and law and order is not our job. We are fighting a proxy war in Kaina hiding the book it's like war can Miam the Udi Patoribana, Kambo no listener is this to maintain law and order in the aid of civil authority. Guy the Pangan, but the say Taubo Puranga hide your posigi, Chanyana, or Potama later. I do complex man and then they say Lotto until unless you change the attitude towards the people in this part of the world.
I did Hazik, I loan order Somakandana, Nakalamadana, loan order Patawagi and High Nakalamadana. Army shin na war paradigm ba dane na highway debate ama sulai ado law and order gi pot kanna government na army shin na ba law and order na to in high se sidi kai mam gi
see the ribbon committee gi report sune if you see man a concentric circle ma ye ko ne ba ko ID there is a rape case ama thwe na ta mi ma ha la me se ko it's a criminal act ama tawre ma se law and order gi problem boy be ai ko aduga public over notion ama solo trigger hindi masi law and order say law issue ne ba ha magi mi mahat ba si wese ko aduga kai mo order ama kai rak pa aduga asoi ba pira kan da di amo hoina law and order hai du ne ba law kai ba hai ba order kai rak pa ba hai di sadharan hoina chatli ba chatna bi si khoi laina gari thawum tar left gi chatna ri ba de gi red light la ga left na ri ba these are part of a system order ama ne ba ko and me mahapasi criminal law to guy by Haibama, I'm an order Kahan by Bamako. I do a law to guy order to guy with them, not a bit public or Miam, a soy woman and I the band or meeting Miam Solokan. This is not merely law and order problem. As a public interest, so Pagi post in a manner, given the law, then order, the law and order, and the public order Kahasiko. I don't know, Masida, when you yes. Armed insurgency, law and order so put in a public order so Hashuya. I do understand the I do have the Edugi meeting the law and order not with the public order so Kahele pointy I do not treat Kahele ego conditions what causes this condition? Public order so like the armed insurgency the secessionist movement the national liberation movement political conflict armed conflict whichever name depending on the position but we have an issue Masiki issue say lay I say quite deny to one yard was a high Kulai Bible law no talk condition that they disturb say high in the 352 debate on the Supreme Court. Nasibo the history the Yumfam Moiba, Abuari the Yumfam Moiba, political about Langa on Uoiba, Kanomini, Wafama Lady Havasi, acknowledge towning the Baponam Yauri Baba. Aduna Laina Nena the disease model or which is at one level an undesirable metaphor. Mahayo Potu, soon recognized of the nation, criminalization, heinous social, everybody is using this violence. And accountable with the violence, the culture of Malaysia. I think he upspas in a Sagat Panese, I could call Patims. And a law and order Naharaga bomb Kaira Amalka, the English hiding bomb blast, terror attack in Mumbai, in Delhi, it happens, but you don't use upspa. Haryana, the law and order Kaira, you don't. The flag master or two you don't fight. And so the disturb point is a carino, two issues a carino is a frontendly except of the way acknowledged of the way Yawisa. Masina never line hands and lazy. I go there. I call you people so pay hands and lazy. Masidi post never. I call hands and lazy.
Aduga Ziki Maruina, Sagi law and order gi was by the order Kayagasu, a thing from the Tamde, Aduga, Adi, Mumbai, anywhere that Tamde, Aduga, Aspa or Tamish, this specific over region Namagi, Aduga, Madugi, Tonganba, Maigi, Losik Makakli, Havidugi, Port Marino, Gana, low and order alternative, low and order the art of so public orders whatsoever, but the armed incidences is there in statistics, why you don't use it. Because we see that, Adugi lesson Naina with the Masana talk, automatically if you analyze. Why it is not used in Chhattisgarh's law and order and public orders are two in Alkanidana. Asigi Posi and if there is armed rebellion and national security is threatened, you say it and acknowledge it and deal it. Adusumo, you don't acknowledge it by saying that the Supreme Court judgment the high this disturbed condition, the Kulai Bible of Tuan condition that they it's not of such a magnitude to say that it constitutes a threat to the national security and integrity. 1997 की judgment the Pandit. See denial process, see a distortion tholak na, the poach is seeing na nainawa khana ba the resolution nama solution nama lapang na gi ways. It blocks those ways. It acknowledges towning the gi pot ni khang na nainawa lai gi pot ni ko the tourist. ID akoi ge maroina law and order kai gi hire kanda Manipur da AFSPA movement si kankhala kanda gyamen ta da bomb khai ba mayam thokpa yaw khre. Administration government ki bomb ID Madugi example Piraganda AFSPA si the Masi labor conditions in a Tambadoni hybrid justification people among the Quaking Gray. Adubu bomb the Mapung the Pokai, Sana Mumbai, Bomian Bokai, Deligi, Chan of the Pokai, then a Canada, a kind of subsourcing market of Pokai, and AFSPA did Humdi. The Matugi Canvassing to Kamaina, Aduni, Morinodana, Hibini.
Aduni has a distinction of Tamis and law and order probably one of this top of my Yauri Esico. And I must have among the fun. My rationalism was under name of little Toxerakovani, singing inside City Corner. As far as I give more to Nanzan, raped over me, power, paramount gives you the symptom structurally it's a part of a structural violence. The Scandinavian sociologist Johan Galtung ko magi phrase na structural violence na aduni unpredictable wa systemic wa constant fear man furak trasu na samak ta sok trasu madugi violence ki threat amadum leibi ko adagi lurim na rule of law gi accountability ki process adu so mule henda bagi chanai na system ama apchalaine for every police station, you will have an army deployment. Port any must minded blown defense for defending the country in a leg, but defense ki portsiga maintaining law and order ki police ki port and just minor overlapping with Tamjalene. You see, Singapore police station, you have Chinga the army ki came on the Sigi parallel structure I mean introduce of Aduki erosion in Matang. If you remember Diwali Mitamai Thar, then Mizoram Naga talked in the Chief Secretary General Singchala Kane and Tonaki be Minister Koktura P. They are Muna Jazz, Masuka, Bagalo, Regari, Tanaraga, Mizoram Kare, and a Sigi port at the UV Hydra unmanned vehicle, Infalco, as a little Ratas and the Tong Satin and BSP Sanga the B. So the civil order civilian order military order magi mathong gyan ta ba chamam na ba system ne adu ta ne ba koi erosion of institution ma mathang tholai si na Delhi da hands cantonment le sa si cantonment si da lambi da mo gi command no thing de da DCP ga khana ba yaw ram so there is clearly demarcated where the civilian authority runs and asigi po si sanai na bam yaw ba do ga thamjalai be structure su kari gi no su fully acknowledge so su tawda amuna war ni so high power su war pisali amuna law and order ni mo high darga sum tanai na bam le se masi clearly aduna ni upspa se karino kado wait thama hino masi ha be se koi unfortunately I koi phasana ubu ngam dar dum to sum ne ni furak pa hala kori to dugi magi grievances ki law dugi magi kari hai ni justice fangna report ki amne limited oi ba podam de lei brai na khale ko high project and the Marudi over Poreba, but Madu Wang Lanan Nung Hutna Chantan Mase, Inam the Umama Tawa Hydra. Told man, would the human right, Kiton Ramiam say it's one state never got. Madu is state to him at Chantanba. He put on my what person in Taha Man and Wine, I don't see him, I can't back, but I think they haven't understood what I know as I get highly but what's it carrying on another. But luckily I've seen living human rights. He said I've seen him in one of the newspaper quotation. Movement political solo but it's better let than never I must come with it come in a bum sang high times.
Aduga Hasika Maroi impact high tadi Sayi my Yimi Harper to rape Kata in Natavida, Aquida, Sana the me ma'am since state ki police ma'am oirakanda ai live hingni haina khalai sisu sai state tuna nangi hatpa tukpa nataga adugi no the fear am create kanda sai atopa normal people singa moi live to kanna bai the state
police
yahuni job tanabagi impact sisu afpaga mai leina bai
yes the week use kan yare ami tawya re tawreja but point is a police ka army ka relationship so nang TV the Manipur discussion de Kamai kari dynamics like in the morning, police full of our na. Ako na nga tangam da traffic police full ba. Mami mutipan na nung ay police officers also well as tungan daga central group security ka lang mo kasi ang buo dyan da. Ado video si ko mo ikar coordinator or may kara far kande. Hawlak pa daga di pura confrontation ni Manipur police ki kang wari thano. Asang ko da ako Manipur sa army operation full wari kaya yaw with the emergency technology da.
Aduga Haziki we welcome to give Makasam the Koina Marina Kogi Wainam operation da Chief Minister Waiva Matumdi Sankai Singse operation to the Army Sanghandi Ivy report do the crime I yin be.
The time I say I believe Singasagi structures Nangi say 19th century the France the Moinana an area where the civil authority works, an area where the military officer authority works, like army na civilian mateng pang ba civilian mo in coordinator or tabok to mapam I say my magi different kind of situations layout of say European history France especially got ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯒ ꯈꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛꯑ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯅ in the act of civil authority ꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯁꯤ in the act ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯏꯟꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯅꯟꯖꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯗꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯅꯤ ꯔꯤꯁꯥꯡ ꯑꯦꯖ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯤꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤꯚ ꯍꯦꯗ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯦꯖ ꯑ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯥ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯅꯦ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯅꯪꯒꯤ UAV ꯇꯥꯈꯤꯕꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯝ 10 yearsꯃꯨꯛ ꯁꯨꯔꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯊꯣꯛ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯊꯤꯡꯖꯟꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯥꯔꯃꯤꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯅ ꯑꯦꯁꯄꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝꯃ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯨꯕ ꯆꯪꯍꯜꯂꯛꯇꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯦ
ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯍꯟꯗꯛꯀꯤ ꯏꯐꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯍ꯭ꯌꯨꯃꯦꯟ ꯔꯥꯏꯠꯁ ꯑꯦꯂꯥꯔꯠ ꯚꯔꯁꯦꯁ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒ ꯁꯣꯛꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯔꯠꯇ ꯀꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯁꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯃꯣꯠ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯕꯒꯦ
ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯐꯝꯒꯤ ꯀꯦꯁꯁꯦꯀꯣ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯑꯞꯁꯄꯥ ꯆꯦꯂꯦꯟꯖ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯀꯣ ꯗꯣꯟ ꯃꯤꯁꯇꯦꯛ ꯏꯠ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯏꯐꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯕ ꯀꯦꯁꯁꯤ ꯑꯞꯁꯄꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯛꯇꯅꯦꯅ ꯄꯨꯕꯅꯣ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤꯀꯣ ꯏꯟꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯠ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯡꯍꯧꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯒꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯐꯦꯛ एनकाउंटरꯒꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯀꯣ ꯑꯞꯁꯄꯥꯗ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯑꯦꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯕꯠ ꯏꯠ ꯍꯦꯖ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯐꯣर ꯑꯞꯁꯄꯥꯗ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟꯠꯂꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯕ꯭ꯂꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯕ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯀꯟꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟꯠꯂꯤ ꯆꯍꯤꯁꯤ 10 ꯀꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯞꯁꯤ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯜꯁ꯭ꯇꯣꯟ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ another attempt ama tawra'ineba akhoi court ta challenge tawra'ineba masai fake encounters in directly aspada constitutionally du de koi revise or another constitution bench larger bench am same ngai challenge awagi pot na te aduna naina directly aspada against the constitution case of the nate 1997 ge do mu revise ho hai nate ko but fake encounter to iba mayam sidi asai army na hat pasu aspa ge makha da leitaba police na hat pasu lo yausala ne ko and indirectly implication at one lay say first significance way in allowing say steps and lay me that directly as father challenge of void regasu as I accountable yaw the port among us I look talk you mayam ha madu hanoki judgments name as accountability lane another condition mayam pusella pogi judgment and in that sense as I do not directly as father challenge of one regasu implication lay has a got kadai bhawa kayam yauna contradictory oiba military gi ma gi structure ma gi tongan ma army gi law ko leijari ba broadly se ko gi tongan na khaido ga thamba institution never defense ki army gi has everywhere in the world sigi posiga civilian gi thamjalei ba conditionality me am sigi contradiction ma chauna tholakini hayang both institutional level da tholakini ideological level principle level dagi real life on the ground difficulty of persecution je tana bagi kari implication di amna tholoki gani hai ko sigi judgment cha IDC for example Rimsky or RMC hai matam no ko the thoki ba case to massacre ge case to CBI ne case or indict or ko min mara le hai ga tharaga akuna ta ba ko ye kamu khadi mani na ngang ta ba release out here high bail adum thado kanam khangau de ko adu de natana practical problem kamaina mo se prosecute wi khotuni haibagi pot sigi tholakhi na in conflict so amadi but as a judgment it is a very significant asagi condition mayam am pusala se ko adu di achobo implication but maru ina marak si de nga saigi hat tu pada concentrate tawring ida ma ida wa porama handaki judgment in 1997 ne logi ba position jing ma war life na te adu na te insist tawri ko army go aduna second point is sigi constitution gi judgment ma sigi aspa da directly taw to so we from the case so we judgment da ko ni ko da bi nga sagi debate se amu hanu ma mi tare si tho is khulai pai ba la lo bu no tho pa iran la lai ri ba ko se kari no hai ba si ta natte hana 97 gi pot gi pot ama repeat taw ri ba ki judgment ha ka so it is mase opportunity amne hai tar miyam se hangna ma thau ta koi aspa tham aga aspa ne address si dowry ek ta dowry gi mayo ta tham pa lo ha andagi mi ha mi pun gi mayo ta tham pa lo si makhan kan kai guma me address taw ri ni na ko aspa ne address taw ri ba pot se kari no hai ba se mase gi khana na ba gi achau bo opportunity masu akhoi ngoni masai hat to pa mi sing gi case to katang to na le ra ga dina as usual hana ka bi ma na ka bi ai si aduga judgment du di yaw bane base to iba condition je arm rebellion labra arm rebellion je kadu budai thole ino masiga political and history ki kari kari ni pot le ri ga hai bagi pot sa ne ne ngai ma cha chaw mu so mu remind to ri ne judgment da ko remind to bu yaw ri ni problem ma lai su solve to ma to haina judgment du su yaw ri ne ba sigi component sa masai di prosecution ki kari gi nange prosecution ta na bagi effort fake encounter ni justice ta le ni nga sai pot adu khakam da urga mu chat kharga din ka upspa gi movement oi na di mangje ni ngai oi ngai yam chaw tholei ba judgment ja gi ma tun ni two front yeng ya amana ni gi justice phang na bagi movement gi step ama ko amasung upspa go ma kai go ma si le the condition manga ko me am do rule of law gi kari conditional man gi adu ko select gi pot ama a job of when Hana the Hanjan Mr. Olak was an also Mr. Ning Cha Wang is it. Both Sidang Asagi 97 Supreme Court judgment, repeat revisit the Webocomina conditions in my warlike situation in not the Adunia Dani report me. Machine of them channel. Aswan addressed all the post judgment. The man problem, Mama, lay visit solved out civil society guy the problem, Isaac problem. Just means that massive political questions. Masi Manipur the lady bar activist intellectual political class me and Nainabam Sanema say 100 sideline to the 90s Monorama Yaklam Tokumatam the 97 and Sekulai Babala and the Karim Khanaraki problems in a sideline without you and last of all. And the mind on the Masiki political angle say Afspag moving unity. Ying Haita the from the directly Afspag so adu opportunity at one the people just many and the Kilai just means from this.
When the Nakudi Sasik Samila, Yom Saru Samila Mark Jara Hin, Saitaraga, Taruk Jara Helame, Asara and Balepre, although Akudi Upspati Lotutri, a sea Matansi the Kama Yingbe.
That's high ni democracy ni higher rule of law condition me am Lotoga. Suffice in the army in the guys in Julius crossing the Rubicon was the beginning of the end of Roman Republic in army every democracy, every republican order, army polity civilian military relationship is an issue which many democracies deal with it. Maduda Tamiba Poto, Tugairaga Tamjalaiba, army seasonariba, minor law, sida conditionality, rule of law, and the law toga, state of exception, type to seasonariba, both my arm set. See democracy ni high Portuguese, Jay number seeing the Masigi Pocha. Masida is the Gandhini, and the lady, Portugal, Chaman, and Asagi democracy is one that they never told Manuka. Founding father ne di haiba duga hingsa season adrini hairaga hingsa season ni hai ko santi ki kai season ni haiba adugi model changa iba chahi ta adu kuina toram du compunction haidara ko conscience the apapata sigi khaningai pokhiraba leipa amani haibasa. I think it is the greatest thing that Shamila has displayed. I mo katuna diko ma ngi movements ai nu da kangbu na ma se khula ang season ga saba ko sandoi ni ko lai ni atu ni da ma ga topa ma gi manager hai ga ma gi supporter hai ga tau gi issue ma is very unfortunate ko ni mu de ka yam da ko this one fact remains masigi ma gi mana sara hel na to ki sa lessons to be learned is a reminder of that one onna te na ba democracy gi onna te na ba ta ko e tu da na tana Gandhi ni simama father of nation happy chana de what is the condition that we saying adu when high we India as no democracy ni Gandhi ni ka kadai ko sume bugi mai sing at a moment amani highway samila as it's in that sense it's a success ma I gunai ko ma frankly mukata anilo gunai sidamula ame I asked requested her not to do it ground level the union changa lekai succeed at the high when but she has taken her own choice madugi wari duna atopam sakharna hojikte ko adu aigi mo matuna di she's fairly successful in akoina khangbi ga da khoin khangna di kai bana lo chamina tor mi do kai no da ko adu movement ama fazana maga sanaba ngamhodabase. This is the other part. Karamai tawdana movement si koigi nang electoral politics da su vote in 2007 da su monomagi form sari matam ni manifesto da yaw party mudum vote karaki ka and the handak sudum dawri chahi tarani 2007 to 2017 ne adum repeat tawle ni history repeat itself na ba sigi board myam sigi asoi engam se I think Sharmila ha ningsang ko matam da we should also think about highly post kadai da so yaw re kadai da kai do go yaw re sa sum thong ho ngam na bagi nei na ba khanna ba yan ta mi na ba ma ba ta mi na ba sang hai ta ko ko sa madumati I in the moment if you think about her I keep on thinking about this adugiti I want the power ko
Already say Samira say tara tru sa ni marak da akoi khage na magi level ID movement duga connector ga ID movement ID connector ga chatpa ngamhodabagi lekuna
chapudi man ba
adu lekuna amakal ni
adui asi any yam kup ne observe to dun la pa mi ma de yam no problem se dum mati phone ki press conference hola ki ba de inner ki ba ngan ki ba negi ma the last 10 years mukte to iba 2010 onwards gi magi statement hola gi possible mami khar ka ta ba hore adu mi de sai electoral debacle hai tare election da territorial integrity gu mamadi prime minister wagera political parties wagera miyang gi ho ma le yagi khang bagi manifesto da happy wangang de already no ba aspa di manifesto da hap da bi wangang de bi de tawrisna ai koi gi lei ba aspa mi men ji da masina kari ta ke gaisa masi gyan ta ba masi mun nei na ba khan nei na ba sang da in khala imo
adu kamana akoi gi
adu me an Sharmila fail ori adu tawri kai ngam sa this is magi fail ori to the at one level is successful ko adu ga movement amani na miyang movement de sida isa koi kari shuai ke kari tawo al hoi habsa masi khalo tra ba sumna mukna da nama tawna panganga na le ga di mangza ba khoi ka tongoi ni
adu amana akoi gi yam toina akoi ki ozana so high bi bada akoi gi disturb area act ki matang da ID disturb area act si gi laina ba madu ga mari laina ba hoji hoji aspa ga Manipur gi issue siga mari laina ba adu gi matang du su khara explain to bina
masina khoi ngak na thui kari gi no sini ko sek bare khai lo da na bare na gi introduction kari kara yaw do be explanation yaw do be lo masal gi my provision ka tung ngal na ni english ta koi na mo gi legal term hai da jurisprudence bare act hai se bare act tu yi no matam da provision ji kadai da section 2 ga section 3 ga da disturb area hai ba phrase is yauris disturb area lok chu ya se kana da kari power p kamai lok chu ka dem e re lai ni ba dei da disturb area e ga ne he palle si am to pa na wa ni ai tv de su re sa ni to to video recording su le ni ko politician de ge de ge ngang tv de su tai cover de su re editorial ga su re disturb area e si pre condition ni aspa operate tong ba Upspa ki bear act the disturb area ek high na mathau mata e very obvious or one ko disturb area have a takes see disturb area ek jam khatan na disturb area ek se makhan yam ko ai na khang da tara mu shu ge taw anangi Assam disturb area ek Jammu and Kashmir disturb area ek Chandigarh disturb area ek na hadagi special court disturb area ek anyam lai ri ko hai ba mayam si police ta kai da pi ba na traga riot ki da kitang court ko mama linkhala tawna ba kai na to am be agenda ba separate ek na ne ba hai be ek sin si ga aspa ga mari le na de legal tang ga aspa se stand alone was a self contained was a poni ma gi makha da lock ka da ba ne ba disturb area is disturb area ga na ma lock thum tung da aspa lock ka da na te disturb area ek haibo ga disturb area haibo khene ba disturb area is the take amane ba this masiki take si dina disturb area ek haibo sai Chandigarh adu da le mo gi Assam gi disturb area ek ka maka su lok so pi ai ba same disturb area ek se aspa gi section 3 maka da su lok so pi ai ani si mali le na ba na te ba ko da ka do bu nu khang ni masiki se ek si dai da mun na pa da ek nga nu wo wa ne ba that disturb area se aspa gi section 3 maka da la da ba ni disturb area ek ko magi ma to disturb area ek ko any ekam karam action ju khang ni ma disturb area ek ai sai ngam da gyan ta de so ko ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ any day organization any ꯑꯃ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯇꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯗ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯋꯥꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ legal notification AFSPA ꯆꯂꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯒꯦꯖꯦꯠꯇ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯆꯦꯁꯨ ꯏꯉꯥꯡ ꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ section 3ꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯁꯃꯤꯔꯗꯁꯨ ꯗꯤꯁꯇꯔꯕ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯦ lapse ꯇꯧꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯇ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯑꯞꯁꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯋꯔꯁꯦ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯇ ꯄꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯗꯤꯁꯇꯔꯕ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥ ꯑꯦꯛ ꯖꯃꯨ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯀꯁꯃꯤꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯀꯣ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯥꯔꯃꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯇꯔꯕ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥ ꯑꯦꯛꯇꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯇ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯄꯥꯋꯔꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯑꯞꯁꯄꯥꯒ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯗꯦ ꯑꯥꯔꯃꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯤꯜ ꯑꯣꯄꯔꯦꯠꯁ ꯕꯤꯀꯣꯁ ꯗꯤꯁꯇꯔꯕ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯞꯁꯄꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯂꯥꯎꯕꯅꯦꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯃꯨꯚꯃꯦꯟꯠꯁꯨ ꯐꯅ ꯀꯟꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯞꯁꯄꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯁꯤꯁꯨꯅꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯂꯩꯀꯨꯅ ꯀꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯀꯦꯜꯗ ꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯦꯔꯤꯇꯣꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯃꯤꯂꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯨꯚꯃꯦꯟꯠꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯁꯤ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯃꯨꯚꯃꯦꯟꯠꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯒꯣꯜꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯇꯔꯕ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤ ꯅꯩꯅꯕ ꯋꯥꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯖꯥꯠꯂ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯕꯨ ꯈꯕꯔꯗ ꯏꯗꯤꯇꯣꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯏꯈꯠꯂꯝꯅꯤ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯦꯛꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯦꯄꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯔꯛꯑꯕꯗꯤ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ ꯑꯦꯛꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁ normal conversation हाइबुसु disturb area लौथो अदुम आसपास चगेदौसिबो disturb area याउदुदि आसपास यादे काइसि कश्मीर द नैनागि बपोतु उहौदर बजाला एक सि पाबो वात ले बजाला कई नोइसिनेबा मसिगि पोसिने कोइना नैना बो खाना बम चंगे हाइदारे रोजेस आइगि मोता
हाइबदि साइगि Armed Forces Special Power की provision की section 3 की मखादा लाउथोइबा district area से
for army to
operate तोंगनबगी district area
district area अखोय मणिपुर दे इंखम बदंग साइ special district area हाइदि district area जम्मू एंड कश्मीर एक काइन लेदो चांदीगढ़ district area एक काइन ले सुमाइना पुलिस द ऑफस्पाई पावर पिसलिने दि म्यान नको
अदुमाइना
मणिपुर द आई
लेइतेबो हाइबदि Manipur da district area ek haibo tongan ba ma leite aduna
leiramaga su ani se mari leina roi
leirade
haide district area lamamu district area law to se army operate to ge tardi AFSPA ge section 3 maka da law da bani and the moment you announce it automatically concurrently ngasai section 4 ge powers operate to doine
aduna sai maroina haibo habiri bo famdi district area si AFSPA matung marung da law yo potu lotho matung da AFSPA ji sasagi dongni aduga district area ek haidna tongan ba ek amakha
state ki sulai
state ko na sulaite aduna masi politically na daga hayo matam je make sense na AFSPA yo na manung da lai ba district area
tawri ni asi confusion ji yong ko Kashmir ga Nagaland da di 1972 da nangi section 3 ji moina gimna taweba emen to thueba ko how ko original act di state government khatane be masi AFSPA ge section 3 makha da disturb take se lok thog yana ni se ko 70 to the union government supply central government ni isen gareba aduna state government na thame central government lok thog ngonde state government na thamadi state government lok thog da union government thamasu union government lok thog da ko disturb area take si go ko kaino 72 gi matung da di ma na thamu ma lok thog se na ko is na confusion je kyam se ke da ina assembly के ताबदा मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट थंबा मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट लॉथोपनेबा डिस्टर्ब एरिया से मसागी AFSPA सेक्शन 3 मका द लॉ से गवर्नमेंट मणिपुर न तोबना नॉट बाय द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट कश्मीर का नागालैंड दी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ दिल्ली सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट लॉथोपनेबा अदुना नमो स्टेट ने असेंबली ने रिजोल्यूशन लॉथोपि होइसेबा अखोइदना Delhi da AFSPA se lokthok na ba haide lokthok pa se revoke tong na ba haitare ko Manipur de lokthok na ba taw se harga nga ngai se kai na the first thing the government of Manipur ma sa na tham ma lokthok don ma tham ga central la thamjela bu jai ko thamjela kan this is between Manipur and central government like Nagaland da taw is hojikti within Manipur ne ko koi Manipur sakan thamjabani Manipur sa Tripura ju moi sakan ma san thamjabani ma san lokthok chiri ne sigi confusion ka se tholai ja ingo ne na thui je nga sai gi disturb area ek ama mathok tai ga hek haibi adegi kana na thamino ko mai lokthok ko doina ene central da hek appeal to bi ko revocation ga repeal ga kana no ga gyan min ta da bi hek ta ko se sarmila na ga Tripura na lokthok ra ga khoi ke da bo lokthok ti ai it's a revoke question revocation ki question ne se repeal hai di ek to central government na parliament na lokthok ko da ne ko adu na masi ki confusion adegi political issue mo ibang namdriba adegi sarmila gi movement gi lei gi trajectory me amsa I think we need to masam tapna kari hai tane puning ing na tap chara kari na tawri me am je ko tawri me am je suk saw irang I ho le ban nam je si ngang ri me am ji gi maram ji kari gi no kai se masi nainaba ama mathau tai haitare aspa se karino kamai tawba pot noisi gyan taminarakanadi bhab taminaradi wakhan je chungjenaba matamda ko nang aspa lokthok natabida people gi consciousness ma reason je khangapon nanda tongam implication ma thokane an khalebe
hojik yamna maroina mo akoina hangjening isina akoina way forward idea akoi hojik lai isde akoi kamaina makha na kai tawbu mathau ta ge sini matang
ai gi mo matuna didi paino se ho mari thong yeng ba ang sa hojik hai gi number 1 ai yon de aspa se karino kai daw bai thamma ino magi political angle na kaino legal angle na kaino ko adigi human tragedy na kari component no kai se yeng bagi masi chokai kaino hamene sandok na fazana gyan na ba ta na yeng om changani ba kai dawi thamini masa hai myam se adu kanda ai khoi kana no kari oi no khoi metak sigi governance ki system je lei manung kai no kai se masi gi political consciousness ma changan no to tai aspa lei ge lei ro ko si level la di asigi padana gyan ta ba ma myam jina du ge ko ba disturb ere ma thau ta du time pa ngang jan jan ba chum na karino ek se masi ek se thing na to is human tragedy component na kaino legal issue na karino political question na karino ga is clarity ma la ko ngam ba that's one target swallow to be ma masi ai number 1 target no ni ba second na ko gi honorable cm on the floor of the house high hanage former cm try lower no the for company that law and order way kan ngasagi law and order thulai bo pose karino haibagi political will nama yaar ga madu address song mo hona ba ma simultaneously accountable oina ba process ma haiba ma asigi army sijina re kesu ngasagi supreme court torai de police on act taw haita noi lan taw ya roina adu ta ga army su phakta ne noi kesu moi ha this is not our job police job ne si ha ga condition ya nu thamjamba aduna tabe administratively issue ma dile ni khulai pa la lo gi problem le se karino ma si hai nei na bom change address of political will am change adu ga loi na ko accountable ya na Manipur police khangde legi koi gi armed police ni khangde si kamai to dana groom to da ge have free hand to ga ma police modernization na pa halu ai ji chamana re condition ya du to nei haina niyom chumna नियम चुना पुलिस की मागी तो लोग कई दगी संजा सुना तो फजन प्रोफेशनल पुलिस फोर्स में कमाइन सेम का lawful of among the say challenge or law and order is thing na ba mun na khanam change ba so adu ai ha ji it's amo han ha ko confuse to them ji mo sharing to mo min nga cha cha wa ga jan one political consciousness as far as karino नियम चुम्न खनन नै बम चंगे consciousness म साइ हाइ न disturb area ek mai to ngang to why it is place why army is used guys and what is the issue that it is trying to address masi to ri myam je mun na khal kan na myam gyan ta bam chang ni second na law and order adu samana na law and order ni ha ga kai tho lai no ha bam chang le anytime when a government official says ai mo to ni luching ma le pa ku chang na law and order na law and order se kari no ka de with tho lai no na adu deal to ga ga free hand pi ga police khang de army khang de condition thang ge ha ba si gi discourse se masi to ra ga sangjan ba lokthorak ta ba ha de ai nga sa au da ha gi miyeng ama yaw ri ha bi se mi si gi miyeng se lai masi lai di gai di yang wa ga ni ha su achievement jing sa gi ek se lokthok ki business ultimate achievement wa ra ga su ba marak ta nang gi intermediate goal mayam lai gi political constituency thamai se ke de weno de gi pai ba mayam sin na thengnari be issue si political will or address to ngam da bi free and pitoga heta police da no pong bi sele su ya na te ko condition lawful loiba rule of law gi constraint civilized order ma kamaina pura ka te ke hai sa masi khona ba ma change masi na ta na aspire nga ko ni anti india he u to no amana pro india that's not the issue the echo we need to know why our spies came, why army is used, what are the rational when ngang even me is to me but on the road the part of ngang the confusion and then tam is to I want chang ni ko constraint ja ro ga masi address to chang mani police modernize and I'm being careful no we bung bisam na te lawful when act of accountable we not this alam ngam sa I think that's what machine hai tare rojes I know upa me chahi tara nga ko musara ko chutar frankly speaking pawung anthem nilamani de gi doctor ko gi Pradesi, the whole Labo, Moyang, Kasi, Life to Right kind of 2004, right again about that. One begins to sense that even possibly clarity Muraka and Masi share to Minabum Changa Mali. Only then we'll be able to live with life with dignity.
Haibli Maruina, Nasagi, Akogi, Upspagi, Wasagi Mokoi Munda Laiba, Mokoina Haiba, Sanariba, Aduga, Lone the twist over Lord order in a high military machinery. Adugi put to Okoimuna Kandong Minaba, Adu Tasina, Upspy City, War paradigm, the use of Adu Makali Lone have a say. Kamina Chang war to Sikarino, I was a Koipuna Kaminaraga, political consciousness among Yam Sadaminaba, Maduna, High Hoxi Atoba, Yang Maro, Pamela, Wakini Habis, and the Shogun to Habini, and Yam Lungaje, Oza Dr. People, Okoijam, Nasi, Marina Tomasida, Yam Maro, Walking Kayamaka, Marina Aspa, the Marilina, Tambi Bagina, Gabu, Tagasa, Fondoxari, Istv, my Kaitagi.